Small dogs like Pomeranians are known to be picky eaters. Lack of appetite might be caused by stress, a variety of health conditions, hot weather, or age. Some of the things you can do to encourage your Pomeranian to eat is to provide a peaceful and calm environment, the right food bowl, avoid plastic and too big bowls, and high-quality food which you can make even more appealing by adding lukewarm water. Watch this video until the end to learn why your Pomeranian dog won't eat and what to do about it. Why my Pomeranian won't eat. If your Pom won't eat, think well what kind of food you are giving to him. Some low-quality dog foods are full of fillers, chemical preservatives that may decrease appetite. If you try to switch one brand for another, do it gradually, mixing 2 different foods for a couple of days. In case you just suddenly serve a new food one day, your dog might get puzzled and refuses to eat. That's why it's important to make this transition step by step. Another reason could be a dental issue. It can be a broken or infected tooth, some oral pain. Pay special attention if your Pom won't eat dry, hard food but he is willing to eat wet food. That's a clear indicator that something is wrong with his teeth. Hot weather may also have a big impact on your Pomeranian's appetite. Dogs generally eat less during the hot summer months. Less food intake is quite normal since your dog is less active in this period. Make some nice frozen treats for your pooch. There are plenty of recipes on the internet. You just need to pick between frozen chicken soup cubes, frozen fruit treats, frozen mixes of fruits, and peanut butter or yogurt. The choice is immense, really. What to do if my Pomeranian won't eat? Let's start with basic things. Make sure your Pom has an adequate food bowl. What does that mean? Well, your dog is small and if you pick the bowl that has a high rim he can knock his forehead. If the bowl is too deep, he has to stretch a lot in order to reach the bottom. Maybe he won't be able to pick up all the food from the bowl. Avoid plastic bowls. They are very light, so they can easily tip over. Plastic ones are easy to scratch, which makes a perfect place for bacteria buildup. Choose stainless steel bowls instead. Too big is not good either, as when you pour the correct amount of food, the bowl will be half empty, which may encourage you to add more. The next thing is picking the right food. If your Pom is not thrilled with the food you are giving him but you are certain that is a high-quality one, you can pour some lukewarm water to it and make it more appealing. Maybe he falls for it. Make sure you are serving the right amount of food. Pomeranians are small dogs, they eat small portions. If you are giving larger portions than you should, you might find the leftovers in the bowl, which may signalize to you that your dog is not eating normally, which would be a big mistake. Follow the instructions of your vet and guideline that you may find on the dog's food pack. If your dog is not eating his regular meals but he is more than happy to grab any snack he gets, think about the snack amounts you give him. Maybe you reward him too often and with too much food. Make sure he gets a max of 4 to 6 extra small snack bites only in the situation you need to reward wanted behavior. Dogs like routine, so make sure your Pom has structured meal times. If your pet is having 3 meals, remember to give him his portions at the same time every day. Provide a calm and peaceful environment during mealtime. If your Pom is distracted, stressed, annoyed, most certainly won't eat well. If he has some other symptoms such as abdominal pain, vomiting, restlessness, cough or nasal discharge, you need to see the vet. He will make a detailed examination, full blood test, and x-rays if needed. What you can do at your home is to check if your Pomeranian has a fever by taking his temperature. The normal temperature is about 100.5 Fahrenheit, but if he has above 103.5 he should be evaluated. The color of your dog's gum may tell you if he is dehydrated. Gums should. Before we go on, don't forget to like and share if you enjoy our content. Please hit the subscribe button to get notified when we post more pet-related content. Liking and sharing our content helps massively with the growth of our channel, so it's very much appreciated. How to know if my Pomeranian puppy eats enough. The best indicator that your baby Pom eats enough is that he is gaining weight regularly. Puppies usually gain the most weight between 8 weeks and 6 months of age. In this period you should check the weight of your pet regularly and act if he doesn't gain any weight in 2 weeks period. After your puppy turns 6 months, gaining weight is slowing down, but it still should be happening until he turns 9 months. The period between 9 and 12 months is relatively steady in regard to weight gain. Some dogs do get some weight, but it's insignificantly small. From the age of 1 year, Pomeranians should no longer change the weight. You should always follow your vet's advice and the instruction written on your dog's food label, but a general rule of thumb for puppies is that they need 55 calories per pound of their body weight per day. Different dog foods have very different caloric values, that is why you need to follow the guidelines on the pack, but generally, they need between 1/2 and 1/4 cup a day. For 1 month or less old puppies, free feed is recommended. Then from 1 to 3 months of age, puppies can have up to 4 meals a day. When they turn 3 months, you can reduce the number of meals to 2 to 3 meals a day. How to know if my adult Pomeranian eats enough? The Pomeranian dog is considered an adult when he hits his first birthday. After that moment, your dog shouldn't experience any major weight change. The caloric needs are smaller for adult dogs, so your Pom needs between 40 and 45 calories a day. That amount of calories should be split into 2 to 3 meals. Many other dog breeds need 1 or 2 meals a day, but since Pomeranians are a very energetic breed, plus they are prone to low blood sugar hypoglycemia, so they need to eat more often. All toy breeds usually suffer from sudden blood sugar level drops due to their size and the little body fat they carry. Pomeranians are not an exception, although there are some experts that say that they are less prone to hypoglycemia comparing to other toy breeds. Regarding the daily amount of food, you should always consider the vet's advice and the dog's food guidelines. Also, you need to take some other factors into consideration, such as age, level of activity, the health status. Don't forget to keep a diary about your Pom's weight. For any dog's food instruction, you will have to know exactly how many pounds your dog has. Plus, keeping the record about Pom's weight can indicate that something is wrong with your dog and allowing you to act on time. The general rule of thumb that an adult needs to eat 1/2 to 3/4 cup a day. You might think that this amount super small, especially if you had a previous experience with larger breeds, but it's quite enough food for your Pom. Of course, don't forget to give some daily snacks, between 4 and 6 per day, to your dog. Bear in mind that snacks usually serve only as a reward for wanted behavior. Those should be extra small bites, to avoid any unwanted weight gain.